So he pull out his dope, his style, you know what I mean? So if anybody know, see this joint. That's the Rick Owens joint, yeah.
And all of my stuff is worn. Like I don't clean and probably take care of my shoes like I should. And I don't care how much they are. Like they're meant to be worn.
Of course.
And actually, Rick is one of those things. I mean, that's one of those brands where you're supposed to kind of beat it up. Like it's okay.
Yeah, because it looks more appealing when it's all beat up.
Yes.
Cause
Yes, it gives it character and whatnot. But some people, I mean, there's some people that cherish Rick. I mean, sorry, that's the wrong word. There's some people that just takes care
of their Ricks.
More than others. Some people don't give a fuck, and then, like if you go like if you see people in New York, but maybe more so because that's a walking city.
Yeah, it is.
And you literally walk everywhere, so your shoes are gonna get beat up and all types of weather and terrain and all that stuff. But yeah, no, this is my small Rick collection. All of them pretty much look the same. They're all black with white. These are the Ramones.
Okay.
This was that. By the way, as much as I'm a fan of Rick, and I've been a fan of Rick since 2000, when did that in-run shit happen? Was that 2009, 2008?
It was like 8 or something like that.
Was it earlier than that?
Yeah.
It was something like, so anyway, I've probably been into Rick since like 2006, 2007, because I was working for Dior at the time.
Okay.
And I remember seeing a fashion show, I can't remember which season it was, and I tried to look it up. I think it was 2006. I think, fall, winter. And I remember talking to my friend Osa. I know you know Osa. Shouts out to Osa.
Shout out to Osa.
I was talking to him, and he'll tell you, he was like, I told him, I was like, dude, I'm finna start wearing skirts and shit with pants and da-da-da-da-da. And this was before the whole Kanye thing, by the way. The whole Watch the Throne where he was wearing the skirts with Givenchy. Rick been doing this shit forever. Like, forever. So nonetheless.
And a lot of people think, he started. No,
yeah,
he didn't. No.
Hell to no. I got that shit in my closet, man. I got that shit way before he was doing Watch the Throne and all Givenchy shit. But I love the style. It was good to get that style and aesthetic out, and visible and making it okay. For some people, still some people didn't really fuck with it. It was like, man, what the fuck, hip hop artists got skirt on. And we still deal with that now because there's some artists out now that get a lot of slack. They get a lot of slack for what they do. And some of it I get because it may not be part of the hip hop culture in a sense. And it may not be the masculine type thing to do. But I respect the fact that they're trying to do something as an individual. As an artist itself, at themselves.
You okay with Young Thug with the?
I respect. I wouldn't wear some of the stuff because he said, he wears women's clothing, and I've done that. I have like a piece or two that's women's, but you would never know it's women's.
Yeah.
But Thug,
but
sometimes it be looking like it.
Yeah,
like,
that's too much.
He'll say like, nah, I like the way they jeans fit because they like real tight. His shirts be real. So that's cool. It's cool for him. But as an individual, as an artist, it's I respect it. It's cool. Nonetheless,
this is dope though. I can't. I really want this, but I can't pull this off. And I see you. I see you in this.
I probably won that thing maybe like 3 times.
I think
that's it.
That dude's style is.
That's the Rick Owens Ramones, the elephant boot. And the elephant silhouette is something that he's done in the past. He just did it on a sneaker, but he's done it in the past with a creeper boot that he normally does. So he's done this in the past, but he did it on a sneaker silhouette, and I loved it. Had to have it. I remember one time I wore these. I went to Hink and Palat. I used to live downtown. And I wore them to Hink and Palat one time, and the door guy, I get this all the time. Every time I go somewhere, most of the time, I can't get into a fucking club. So now I stopped going to clubs, unless I know the promoter or whatnot. Shouts out to David Anderson, who is not necessarily a promoter anymore.
Yeah.
He's been doing his thing, and now he's kind of retired. But shouts out to all the promoters in Houston, because the ones that I know, they show love, and they understand that, well, that's just cute. It's not like he's trying to get in on some whatever shit. But most of the time, the door guys, that's a whole nother conversation. They don't really, there's nothing wrong with them because that's just kind of what either they're instructed to do or either it's their personal style.
But I'm going to stop you right there. I think you should know a certain shoes or a certain brand.
But where do we live though?
Yeah, damn it.
What is it? Yeah, you can't say that. You know,
Yo,
you go to New York,
I went to.
People always reference stuff like that, and it's true.
It was a club we went to, and this dude was rocking sneaker, and I was wearing some. I forgot what I was wearing, and they told the guy he can come in, and the guy was like, "What about him?" Mm-hmm. I was like, "Dude, I don't know you, so why the hell you pointing at me? Don't worry about what I'm wearing."
Right.
And he was like, "What was the difference between his sneaker and mine?" And I told him, "Well, this is designer. And you wearing Nike. Not to be dissing you,
right.
But this is more acceptable than what you're wearing.
Right.
So that's why he was going for.
Right.
You know, so Eddie was pissed off, and he looking at me like, "Oh, you gonna let him make it, and I can't make it?"
Yes.
Like,
Well, this dude, he only let me in because I think it was slow that night, and they had just opened, and so it really wasn't a crowd there, so he didn't really give me that much of a hard time. But he did tell me, next time I come, man, don't wear these. You know, he's like, "What are those, rain boots?" I was just like, "Nah, man." But it's cool though. Like I get it, man. Because if you don't know, or if you're not aware, or if that's not your thing, and you just want the club scene, or if you want the atmosphere to just be like one particular look, be it a polo, be it a button down, be it a blazer, and whatever, and hard sole shoes or boots or whatever, that's cool. We all have that too. But sometimes we don't have to wear that. I don't want to look like everybody else in the club. Like, I don't want to do that. Like that I don't want to be I don't want to be one of the Gucci dudes. I don't really want to be the dude that, just whatever they decide to let in that night, depending on the crowd or whatever the case may be. So yes, this is my small collection of Rick sneakers, which is all consists of Ramones, and Ramone is my favorite silhouette. I need a low top. I need a slip on. If anybody got some and want to sell, let me know. I am so good with buying secondhand. Yeah, and it's all good. But yes, this is my small collection of Ramones. This was first generation Ramones, where the leather was much softer than and I like the newer ones better because they are stiff and they hold their shape more. These, after a while, they got so soft that it really slouch. And actually, this is the one that Ricky's. I'm not this one, but the ones, if you see some of the fashion shows in the past, he would have the silhouette, and then the tongue would be rolled down and it would really, really slouchy. And it's the softer leather ones. But now, it's evolved, and each season it gets different. He does different textiles, be it suede, be it blister, be it reverse leather, where he has the suede texture showing, whatever the case may be. And then the dark shadow joints, which are just the canvas, nothing crazy. The dark shadow, for those who don't know, it's basically just the diffusion line, or I hate to use the word diffusion line, but it's the lower end line of the main line of Rick Owens. Yeah,
I think that's where I'm at. I'm comfortable with the low line, because I like the silhouette of those shoes, Yes. Because Rick, like I said, I respect Rick, but I'm not ready for Rick. Yeah. I would do the dark shadow.
I got you.
So
another piece I'm missing, and true Rick Owens fans probably do have them, and although I am a true Rick Owens fan, I don't have them, which are the dunks. And the dunks are the one, I don't even have a silhouette to show you, but now I'm trying to get those secondhand are crazy. It's really hard to do. It's really hard to get, and when you do, I got the value. Really
this app. That I will give it to you. I sell a lot of stuff on there, and it's based in Paris.
Okay.
So this shit.
One of it's Grail, because Grail.
No, it's
shout
not.
out to Grail, by the way.
No, it's not. I'm done with Grail.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, this app. They ship worldwide, and they have a store in not a store, like a warehouse in New York. So if somebody buys something here, they send it to New York, and New York ship it overnight to Paris. Okay. So they verify it, and they will send it. And they have a lot of rigs.
Well, yeah, I need a pair of dunks bad, because that was the pair that was like, I guess banned, or he had to discontinue them. I don't know if banned is the right thing, but he had the whole case going on with Nike. Like, it was a case going on with Nike where he had to
because it looks like
the check. It really wasn't a check, but it kind of resembled a Nike check, and they had to stop making them, or stop manufacturing, stop selling them, or whatever the case may be. So for those lucky few that have them, man, Big ups to y'all.
Yeah,
I still need a pair.
Yeah, people I follow, like people they sell all over, like Germany, France. You know, they all went in and selling this stuff. So it's just one-stop shop. They just verify everything. Okay. You list your price. Okay. And they send you the label and you just ship. All you do is ship it and you wait for the 1st and the 15th to receive your money. Yep. I see. I need it. I don't need the box. I don't need the bag. I got plenty of bags, plenty of dust bags, got plenty of boxes. All right. I just need the shoes. All right. So yeah, that's my small Rick collection. Of sneakers. So let's start with these, right? So he pull out his dope, you know, his style.
That's a platform, man. I call it my Frankenstein boot. I love that boot, man. That's actually not Rick, but it's that same aesthetic. It's a brand. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I don't have an accent, so. But those are Barney Knuckles. And be honest with you, I don't know where the brand is based. I feel like it's over in Europe somewhere. You know, over in Europe somewhere, I'm sure. But I got those name like Barney Knuckles. Yeah. He, and I'm saying he. I'm assuming it's a he. But nonetheless, you know, it's a well-made boot. It's a handmade boot, and I got those from LNCC, which is a great website. The Late Night Comedian Cafe is what it stands for. One of my favorite boots. Love that boot. Okay. All right. And that's probably my most recent purchase. Okay. Those are Rick Owens from the Walrus collection. Those I bought in LA. We don't have a store, obviously, in Houston, so yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. Now, with these times, I have to say, yeah, I got it from somewhere else.
I got it from LA.
I had to. Shouts out to the staff in LA. Brittany, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was Brittany that helped me with those, and had to get those, man. These are vintage. In all honesty, I don't remember which season these are from because he did do them a couple seasons, and there's various variations of it. I don't mind doing wedge boots. I don't mind doing wedge. Anything with the heel, I'm short. So anything with the heel that gives me some height, I'm all over it. Hence platform boots and Rick sneakers because they all have really thick soles.
Yeah, I can see Prince rocking these.
Yeah, Prince would probably have those. Prince would have those. Lenny has the.
I see Lenny a lot.
I don't know his closet. I don't know him personally, but he's been photographed. I've seen him in the tall version of these. Okay. He has a tall version of which I don't think I pull out. I don't think I can pull out the tall ones, but the short ones, they're cool. I love them. It's like 4 inches. Them motherfuckers is not comfortable for the most part. They're not bad, but they're not comfortable. It's just different for a guy. Yeah. So you know, women, I can kind of empathize with you because this is the first time I guess where I have a heel on, and it's like, damn, boy, y'all some soldiers, boy.
I have a story. So me and my wife went to New York.
Yeah.
I was like, pack sneakers, alright? Because we're
I think I know where this is going.
Pack sneakers. Yeah. Okay. Like, nah. But some wedges. So, mind you, we was walking like 10 blocks. I look back, she's all the way back there. So I think we need to go buy some shoes. Yeah. I was like, no, I told you.
Buy some shoes.
No, I told you I had to pack some sneakers. So we had to stop at the Margiela store.
Yeah.
And grab some sneakers. Yeah. Man, I was like, I told your ass. Yeah. You know, rocking wedges. Back then, this one, the sneaker wedges and all the wedges.
Oh, okay,
so he had on some baton wedges that, you know, they was buying off from somebody else's wedges, you know. And I was like, I told you, pack some sneakers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. New York is not one of them cities you want to fuck with like that.
Yeah.
Unless you about to go from one place and cab to the next place for real. Yeah, you don't want to fuck around in New York with some heels and some wedges and shit. I mean, wedges sometimes I get it can be comfortable for women, but shit, I know sometimes it actually can be. Not. Yeah.
So, what made you get these though?
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
Oh man, the season before, he did this silhouette, a very similar silhouette. And when I say similar, I mean more so the heel. He did a boot version where it's not a wedge. Okay. He did a boot version. I missed out on it. Wasn't able to get it. This one I looked up. I was in LA at the time and was able to capitalize on it. and grab me a pair.
I almost pulled.
Square toe was different.
I know that.
I was like square toe, and it's open. Like it's that's open. Like,
oh wow,
your finger through there. That shit's open, man. So I just thought it was cool. I just thought it was different. You know what I mean?
I almost pulled a Saint Laurent wedge.
The
platform shoes. I couldn't do it.
Which platforms?
They had those. They had one. It was like this as well, and it had a huge platform on the bottom. It was all silver and yeah. And I was like, I don't think I can go on with this. I can't do this. So but you want to take that?
Yes. Okay. That's.
So let's start with these right here. And I see you got the.
That's
Giuseppe's.
Yeah. My store go Giuseppe. Shouts out to them. I know some people aren't really into Giuseppe's no more for various reasons, and that's cool. There's a lot of different things on the horizon.
Okay.
But nonetheless, they still are. I'll call them game changers in a sense. The company itself, because there's a lot of things that he started that wasn't going on at the time. At that time, he had his prime, but now people are doing various things with sneakers. But he's like he's one of the first to actually embellish sneakers. One of the first to put a lot of hard work, put a lot of gold, bulky, whatever fun stuff. His background is really into DJing and nightlife, and that was one of the things he was really into. So it really reflected in his product. But nonetheless, this is my two pair that I decided to show. I do have many because of I work there, so I have plenty. But these are the two newest. This is the light jump sneaker. This is our version of the sock trend that's kind of going around. I'm a fan of ours, not only because I work for the company, but also because I like the material, the neoprene. There are some similarities to it that I see from other sneakers and inspirations that I don't know that that's where he got it from or that's where drove him to it, but definitely that's what I see in it. But I love the toe box. I love how the toe, the shape, and I love the sole and it being like super flexible. I love being able to pack, like it's a super easy sneaker to travel with, and I can wear it with a suit and wear it with some jeans, wear it with Rick Owens shorts and all that stuff. And yeah, I love this sneaker. I love this sneaker.
I think this is the only brand that I don't have any.
It's all good.
I think
a lot of people don't. It's all good, yeah.
Because of stuff I've seen working in the mall, in the Galleria.
Yeah.
That just put me off.
Yeah.
This brand.
No, I feel you.
Not because
of how it's worn sometimes with certain people.
Not because of the brand itself. It's just what I saw.
It's how it's worn. Yes. And
then after that, I was like,
Yeah. It's hard.
I could never, but I would rock these.
Yeah,
I would rock something that nobody else would look and pay attention to.
Right, and that was, and that's one of the things.
This will be the last one I would look at, but I would pick this up, because I was never a fan of this brand.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. And a lot of people weren't, and for me, even personally, before I started working in the company, I had I have a lot of appreciation for a lot of brands, and that's just because I'm into fashion in general. So I had an appreciation for Giuseppe as a brand, and I only paid attention more so to the women's stuff because the sneakers were a little too over the top for me. But I thought it was different and cool that somebody's putting out this sneaker that has all this hardware, be it an eagle, be it a gold chain, chunky stuff. Like it was a bunch of crazy stuff, man. Like it was cool, but it was different. But I really like the women's stuff that he was putting out, like the heels and everything. Like all that stuff was really cool and innovative. But now since I've been working for him and I know kind of the history and whatnot of him himself, and I've met him, like he's super cool, super down to earth. He's not arrogant, not hot. Not full of himself or anything like that. So he's really humble and really cool. But these I like just because of like the shape of them really resonate with me with the stuff that I typically wear.
It looks more Ricky.
Yeah, like it has that aesthetic for sure. And so that's something that resonates with me for sure. I do like the Balenciaga sock sneakers that are out. Like those are dope. They've been out for a few years now. Those are super dope. I like, Balmain has one, Givenchy has one. A lot of people have a sock sneaker now. Shit, Prada's coming out with one.
Alexander Wayne one is
Alexander Wayne. Like everybody has a sock sneaker of some variation.
Vuitton got.
Yes, like everybody has one. God. So and theirs are pretty cool. Like I like theirs. I actually want that one that they had. That one with the exaggerated instep or whatever. It had like that exaggerated thing. Like I love that sneaker. I really want one. I really want a pair of those. I'm gonna have to give it some of those. But nonetheless, this is the collection that I wanted. I mean, the two pieces that I wanted to show.
Okay.
I have a lot of dress shoes and a lot of boots. I wear more so the boots and the dress shoes more than I wear the sneakers. These two sneakers are the main ones that like really resonate with me personally.
All right.
Mainly this one because it's black. And because it's glitter, it has black with a
and
white
it
sole.
also looks like Rick.
It has a thick sole, so that's something that's really like my aesthetic. And the glitter, I really wasn't into stuff like that until I saw. Honestly, there's a Chuck Taylor that came out like maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago. I said months ago. That they did a collaboration with J.W. Anderson. Okay. I love those Chucks, and I missed out on those. Couldn't get them, and I was like, man, I'm gonna give me a pair of Chucks, and I'll just customize them myself. And I was like, oh shit, we coming out with a glitter sneaker. Yeah. And it's black, and I can wear it to work. Hence, the double zip sneaker, I love those. Yeah, man, those are super dope.
All right, then let's get into your...
the ones that everybody kind of, I only have a couple pairs of Yeezys. I've had other pairs in the past.
You let it go?
Yeah, I let them go. I had the first generation Yeezys with Nike. I had the black ones.
Okay.
And I sold those. Hindsight, I really probably wish I wouldn't have, but I did. Nonetheless, it's all good. We live and we learn. But these two, I was fortunate enough to get these. I had a friend who had a store here in Houston, and I know you've had this conversation many times with various people on your show and on your segments, and they've talked about not being able to get them, the lines and secondhand and blah, 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 the upsell price and resale, all that. Yes, fortunately I was able to get sticker price on both of mine. I got a pair for my little girl too. Actually, she has I got her the white pair. She has the white Yeezys.
That's dope.
But yeah, I was able to get my hands on these, man, and those are only two pairs. They're really comfortable. Yes,
it is comfortable.
They're super comfortable.
Definitely, yeah. I wear mine. I have this one, and
that
I wear
one, okay.
So I wear it constantly.
Like,
and I have
super comfortable.
The first the first one before we
the
came.
First one before okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
and that's the only two I was able to get my hands on. And after that, I just stopped trying.
Yeah,
I don't care anymore.
I don't try anymore.
I really don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now.
It's useless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So this is my two pair of Yeezys of trend. I don't wear them. I've probably worn each one maybe twice, maybe 3 times.
Okay.
This one I know I probably worn it once or twice. That one I probably worn a little bit more. Maybe I'll say like 5 times. But nonetheless, it's hard for me to wear those. I don't really wear. Yes, I wear a lot of athletic type clothing because Rick is very athletic, or when I do dress that way. Mm-hmm. But the shape of it just doesn't resonate with me. Like, it's a low top. I don't wear a lot of low top sneakers. Okay. So that's a little difficult. But I like the shoe. It's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
It's cool. Yeah. It's cool to have the same you have in your collection. So shouts out to everybody that has Yeezys. Like Yeezys in general. Fuck these. Yeezys in general. Shouts out to y'all, man. It's a comfortable sneaker. It's a dope piece to have.
All right. Let's see what else. And I see you got the Giuseppe's.